Isn't that Jean? Seems she's talking to someone. Let's let her finish, then go say hi.
Which is what has brought us to this point in the first place. If you are unable to promptly deal with the storm terror threat, then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui. We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do is bring that monster to the...
Monster?
Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the four winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius.
It's not as crazy as you make it sound. Fine. That's enough negotiation for today. At this stage, it's simply an amicable I'll be sure to make thorough notes.
Oh, you're back. Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable. The aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack is... However, the pressure from the delegation has become...
Delegation? From Liyue Harbor or Inazuma City?
Snezhnaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo. Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui. Heard of them?
Oh, them? They're super famous. Wait, infamous is more...
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action. The Cryo gods Fatui have always coveted the Animo god's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart. What is it? Oh, let us head back. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open. Mondstadt and Snezhnaya are considered the same in status. Mondstadt is independent and does not belong to any other nation. In fact, despite being referred to as a city, Mondstadt is a nation. Though, Snezhnaya's Fatui are known to be the most aggressive diplomats in Teyvat.
Makes sense.
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power. Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but upon further inspection... No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time. I'll take a look through the library.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch! Gosh, that hurt! The impurities in the crystal... It hurts when I get close. Oh, I see. It appears to react to visions. The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other. It's strange, though. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in this... Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both literally...
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what... I do not know. Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight and the gratitude of the...
Honorary Knight of Favonius?
We ask for your continued assistance in finding some answers. Storm Terror's rage and strange crystals. May the wind open your eyes to the truth. We'll meet back here if you find anything.
The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw. So you do remember him. He looked just like that guy down there. See? Wait. That's the... That green guy disappeared. Use elemental sight to track him. His footprints lead to this...
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine archons still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind. The wind-born bard strummed his strings dulce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child, full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in lone stand. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bards soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war sprang. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy lyre replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the lyre could no longer soothe his cries.
Wait, you guys are... Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Dvalin away.
Dvalin? Who's that? Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call... Why do you call him that?
Oh, so close.
Hey, so Paimon thinks this guy has a screw loose.
I'm Venti the Bard. 3-time winner of the most popular bard of Mondstadt, to be precise. So, what do you need from me?
Given you recognize us, Paimon doesn't believe we need... Of course it's about Storm Terror!
Store?
Hey, cut it with the Amnesia Act! All right, show it to him.
Oh, isn't this...
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
Dvalin, the anguish he feels.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it? You really do have some wonderful abilities. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem.
Oh, a hero so bright, should she stand in the light. Though stand in the shade, and you'll...
Alas, I've really not the time to compose a melody. Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, he'll burn himself out in the flames of anger. Thank you for that, and for purifying the teardrop crystal. But I have my own plans for what is...
Oh, and what...
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend...
Friend?
One must be going.
Hey, where are you running off?
To the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
Huh. What do you make of that? As far as he's concerned, you're a weirdo too, you know what? Familiar? But did he just say symbol of Mondstadt's hero? Oh, Paimon knows! It's that huge tree! You know, the gigantic one. You can't miss it. Surely you still remember.
Oh? What are you doing here? Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? He already disappeared from Mondstadt along... Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since they last saw their own god. Why do you wish to know about the god of Animo? Does it have something to do with Dvalin?
Oh, it's because gods...
Just how is it that everyone sees Storm Terror? I'm quite curious. That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
The wind! I can't open my eyes! What is a creature like that doing out here in such a cool place? You think it was going after that green guy? His relationship with the wind seems even deeper than yours.
Windblade!
Let it rain! Hey!
Cool it!
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind. Now then, you were saying someone had told you... Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point. His hate, however, did not arise from the people not making tribute to the Four Winds, nor was it born from his own nature, but instead... The black blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Mage. Correct. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human. I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world.
Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them and act as their weapon. Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed and left to waste. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the poison... feels
So, how exactly did you get poisoned?
That would be because I tried to communicate with Dvalin. As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected my... Yes, it was you! So to make up for it, you're coming with me to the cathedral.
The Mondstadt Cathedral?
To claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel. One of the most treasured with it. Perhaps I can help Dvalin.
Will it really stop Storm Terror from
Of course! I'm the best. There's not a single song I do not know. No matter if... Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
So how can we get the holy lyre?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral. Somewhere safe. I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want. Let me handle this. Hello there, sister!
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I—
Actually, I know a secret that can save—
Oh, what a blessing from the God of Animo! But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius.
Because you, dear sister, are able— I'd like to borrow the holy lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Storm Terror.
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
That's simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm Terror—
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the God of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the God of Animo, Barbados, has descended. Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god?
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's paperwork now.
Wait! Huh? She didn't even bat it, but I have at least— She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the— Now, since you're the hot shot of— Maybe you can give it a shot.
Barbados bless you. I know you. So what brings you here? Is that so? Not that I don't trust you. He's full of There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and community representative are all So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius? A signed document is required. Now, if you'll excuse—
It didn't work. I just wanted to know how influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is. You see, the best warrior should always— Does the story not make—
So what are you trying to say?
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt— Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be Today we stand for free will. Come now, speak up. That's what free will— Look, but seriously, you're more suitable for the job. Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talent. Besides, If I was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice.
How can it be a grave injustice if...
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the night. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out. The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night. If we manage to seize this opportunity, it should be smooth.
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
What do you say? Yes. Seems I did. Your point being? Why does your decision...
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Huh?
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run! Oh no! We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
Master Diluc, this is this week's accounts.
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there. But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
Master Diluc, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so—
Haven't you heard, Master Diluc? Two thieves are trying to...
Huh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of gold.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master Diluc.
Today, I think I'll have a glass of...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... you want to ask, who's this? He is Master Diluc, the boss of... the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel, even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone...
Hotshot? Oh, so you and the bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still are... Shame you joined the Knights of Favonius. And towards the Fatui? Weak and conservative. Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this. Now, answers.
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated.
If I tell you the story with a performance,
It depends. I'll make my own.
then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a...
What did I just witness? This is confidential information. What?
Why? Perhaps the winds are changed. What say you, Master?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contact. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the bard, however, it'd be better if you...
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay. Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
You're here.
Wait, you're...
Well, first of all, I contacted... Secondly, she came here as Jean herself. Not a Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify storm terror and
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line. Now that's the hot shot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation, but we can ask the bard to play the
I believe you.
to persuade our stubborn.
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was one. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Storm Terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe an outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir.
Wow, this is really awkward.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Himmel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective gods. The cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily—
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a bit—
Such is the diplomacy between the Seven Nations. Outlander, ready to go?
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the cryo god. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions. I think they intend to use just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Oh,
Forget it. I don't like having to pry. Here, take this.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui.
No! The entire floor's defenses have been broken. I thought it was the Abyss. How did you guys know the place is being kept as... I don't know which one of the guards...
This guy looks like he's about to wet.
You just worry about... One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Signora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you.
Did he say Senora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Signora. The fact that the Fatui can run amok across the Seven Nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Ha! The will of Schnez...
Disappear!
Let me amuse myself.
Oh, so sorry.
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room?
I am a proud... Time for retribution!
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room? Surely the key must be in there.
No one escapes my sights!
Scurry out from. Signora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself. No escape.
Windblade!
Cool it!
Come a little closer.
Leaving so soon! You can't run from death.
Finally, the liar is back! Where did that guy go, though? He was here...
Signora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your...
Big talk for a guy who's so...
Welcome back! This is the Holy Lyre! You managed to retrieve it! The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, as you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc's
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call the lyre itself is fine, but you're up, Outlander. Relax, it's just that the intensity of its animo power has greatly... Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal? Great! Try to use it... as expected.
This youthful...
Praising yourself?
I was talking about the holy...
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the holy light. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more
How can we gather more?
I can surmise that Dvalin will suffering alone in some...
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honor...
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. Alex, let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly... Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
This search reminds me of a feud I once had with the Fatui. 6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
No. Although if such a thing existed, it would be very valuable. Among all the relics they managed to dig up, one particular object was very rare. It was a vial which contained the Animo god's breath.
Relics come in every shape and form, huh?
Anyone with an eye for fine art would like to add this relic to their collection. Once word got out, the Fatui started trying to seek it out as well. They've made tons of counterfeits that can be found everywhere. In response, I just bought every one I could find, irrespective of its authenticity. We're still at it now. I've bought more than 2,000 fakes to date, and the Fatui are yet to find the real one.
Whoa, you guys are insane. So it means the real one must be out there somewhere on the black market, right? Paimon will give you a discount on them if she finds any, because Paimon's just great like that.
Sure, you can try to find the real one. I'll take what you find, even if they're fake. Once you're done, find me at the winery. I'll trade you a beer for every 20 you find.